Hello, everyone. My name is Tracy Cordova, and I'm a member of Walmart International's Marketplace Development Team focused on lead generation. I've been with the company for 4 years, and I'm excited to be bringing you today's content and webinar so you can learn more about Walmart Canada, Walmart Mexico, and GeekSeller. A few housekeeping rules before we get started. We will be recording today's session, so you'll be getting a copy of that at the end of the week. So you can just listen in and don't worry as much about taking those notes because you will be getting this content later. We do have a Q&A feature available to you, and you can see this great group of panelists down below that are going to be answering those questions throughout our session today. So anything that comes to mind, feel free to put that in the Q&A feature and they'll get back to you. And then lastly, we do have a reactions button. So you can let us know what content you are enjoying hearing and what you'd like to hear more about by giving us a thumbs up. So enjoy that. And this is our agenda that we have today. So you will get to, again, hear more about selling on Walmart Canada, how you expand from the US marketplace to the Canada marketplace, as well as how to win on Canada, some tips and tricks there for you. And then, of course, I know many of you are excited to hear more about our Walmart fulfillment services in Canada. So we do have a guest speaker on to cover that new exciting announcement. And then for Walmart Mexico Marketplace, we do have information for you to learn more about what they're looking for in terms of products. And so you'll be hearing from Patrick in just a little bit. Then, as I mentioned, we do have a great person on, co-founder and CTO, to talk a little bit more about his company, GeekSeller, and how they can help you sell and be successful on both actually on all three of our marketplaces: Walmart US Marketplace, Walmart Canada Marketplace, and Walmart Mexico Marketplace. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to pass it over to Kunal with the Canada team. So Kunal, over to you.
This page talks a little bit about all the investments that Walmart Canada has been making in our e-commerce business. And this really makes me proud to be a Walmart Canada associate. We're making significant investments in our business in Canada with the objective of providing the best omni-channel experience for Canadians. A couple of years ago, we had announced a $3.5 billion investment into a Canadian business, with a large share of it going into our warehouses, our e-commerce platforms, our marketplace business, which is making this journey pretty exciting for all of us. We're also investing a lot into modernizing our stores with innovations like micro-fulfillment centers and state-of-the-art DCs and FCs that will ultimately serve all our marketplace seller partners as well. Next slide, please. Walmart.ca is currently the second most visited retail website in Canada. We have close to 70 million monthly visits from 17 million unique visitors. That makes it about 40% of Canadian online shoppers shopping on Walmart.ca, which is extremely exciting for all our seller partners who are looking for that kind of traffic to grow their sales. Walmart Canada Marketplace has seen over 200% sales growth in the last 3 years. Our seller base has grown by over 20 times in the last 3 years, and we now have 65 million really exciting items from seller partners like yourselves. However, what we still see is we have huge unserved demand coming from Canadians. About 35 to 40% of Canadian online demand is still going to US websites, simply because there are lack of options for Canadians who want to shop, but they don't have the right products or the right prices or the right customer experience available on a Canadian website, which provides an opportunity for sellers like you to offer your amazing items on Walmart.ca. Next slide, please. Walmart.ca is a significantly more unsaturated platform compared to some of the other platforms that you might be selling on or you might be exploring right now, just because we have a very curated marketplace and we very carefully on both the sellers that we want to sell on Walmart.ca. We get significantly more exposure for our seller partners compared to some of the other platforms. Ultimately, you get more bang for your buck and you get more opportunities to drive sales. Next slide, please. We have a wide variety of consumers on Walmart.ca. Walmart is considered a true one-stop shop destination for Canadians. Our largest segment in terms of age on Walmart.ca is actually millennials, young e-commerce savvy customers looking for exciting new products. We have lots and lots of customers with high income and high education. Families with kids is another major customer segment on Walmart.ca, which basically means that they're looking for all kinds of household needs, starting from babies to toddlers to teenagers and all the way up to adults. What does this all mean for a seller partner? Well, there is a major scope for a variety of sellers having completely different assortments, which suits the needs for different kinds of customers. We are working really hard to serve these customers, and we rely on seller partners like you to offer amazing items to Canadians. Next slide, please. Fraud is becoming a bit of a big challenge now for online businesses. To deal with the challenge of fraud, one of the things that we here at Walmart Canada do is that we do have a curated marketplace with a stringent vetting process to ensure that fake or unscrupulous sellers do not get through to become a seller on our marketplace. Customers can trust the products being sold on Walmart Canada marketplace, and hence they can shop with confidence. And seller partners can be sure that they're not competing with fraudulent sellers or fake items, and hence you can sell with confidence as well. All these transactions are protected from fraud by Walmart's technology partners and our wealth of data. All this to say that on Walmart Canada Marketplace, you can sell with confidence and you can be sure that you are on a trusted marketplace. Next slide, please. To ensure that our platform is trusted by everybody, and we do have a curated marketplace, as I mentioned, we do want to make sure that we only onboard experienced e-commerce sellers. We want to make sure that the sellers that are selling on the platform have the relevant regulatory requirements, which includes a Canadian business number. If you are a cross-border seller, you do need to be set up as a non-resident importer. We do expect you to be shipping DDP, duties delivered prepaid, so that when a customer shops on Walmart.ca, they pay everything right there, and they don't have to make any more payments when the product lands at their doorstep. Before approving a seller, we do look for your product catalog. We do look at your product ratings on other platforms. If you're selling there, we do want to make sure that you have competitive pricing, you have good product ratings from customers. And finally, we do also want to make sure that you have a reliable fulfillment experience for customers. We do want to make sure that you deliver on time, you deliver quick and cheap. And finally, one major thing, if you are a cross-border seller, a Canadian warehouse is not a mandatory requirement. We have lots of sellers shipping directly from US or China. So if you are a cross-border seller, you can happily directly ship from your warehouse internationally. Next slide, please. And finally, these are some of the partners that we currently have for intra-Canada shipping. Please reach out to any of these partners. We can share more details about them if you're looking for a shipping option to ship within Canada. As we go along the presentation today, we will also be talking about Walmart fulfillment services for intra-Canada shipping and Ship with Walmart for cross-border shipping services from US or China into Canada. And that's all from me. I will be passing on to Teresa to talk about how to expand your business from Walmart.com to Walmart.ca. Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, Kunal. My name is Teresa Ward, and I work on the Walmart International Development Marketplace Development team. I work with US-based sellers to grow their business into Walmart Canada, and I'm excited to talk to you about what an easy process that is. Next slide, please. So just a fun fact for everyone, 60% of Canadians' disposable income was spent on US goods and services. So what that means is Canadians are already comfortable buying cross-border goods. Next slide. For partners who prefer the seller fulfilled option, Walmart does have a program called Ship with Walmart that helps sellers leverage Walmart negotiated shipping rates with 4 options. So the first option we have is our Ship with Walmart Express program. This one's more optimal for sellers who have items that are smaller and lightweight. This is considered a door-to-door service, takes 2 to 5 days from the time that FedEx picks the product up from you and delivers it to the customer. The great thing about this service is that FedEx helps with the duties estimation and customs paperwork. The next service that we offer is the Ship with Walmart Ground. This is what we refer to as a consolidator service. What this means is that orders would come into you and you would prepare them as if you were going to ship them, but then consolidate them and ship them to the closest Purolator hub to you. This is really ideal for sellers with volume of at least 20 orders a day, or if you're shipping bigger, bulkier items, think like suitcases and things like that. This service has a 10-day click to promise. We also have a Ship with Walmart affiliate program, which is similar to the Ground program. The difference is you still get great rates, but you're able to leverage the affiliate program with other marketplaces that you work with. For sellers who are shipping their goods in from China, we do have some affiliate programs there where it would allow you to get your product to the Canadian customer in as little as 4 days. We do have a new and exciting program, the Walmart Fulfillment Service, which we'll be covering that here in just a little bit. Some other benefits that the Ship with Walmart program offers is the carriers will assist the sellers with obtaining a Canadian business number and non-resident importer number if you need assistance with that. You also have access to a customs brokerage, and work with weekly billing reports. If you guys decide that you do want to move forward with the Ship with Walmart program, once you start the onboarding process, then you can sign up with the carrier of your choice within your seller center. Next slide, please. So if you're ready to get started, we do have an enabled process for select sellers within your US Seller Center. To find out if you are eligible for this process, you can go into your settings on the US Seller Center, find the New Markets tab, and click on the Canadian symbol. There you'll just complete a few bits of information and hit submit. And then you can watch the progress of your application as it's getting reviewed. Now, the trick with this one is you do have to have administrative rights in your US Seller Center to be able to have visibility to that option. If you find that you do not have this service available in your US Seller Center, you can apply from our website. Next slide, please. We'll be dropping this link into chat for you to apply directly on the marketplace site for Walmart.ca as well. So next, we're going to pass it over to Janet, who's going to present to you how to win on Walmart Canada.
Hey, thanks, Teresa. I'm so excited about the more and more sellers coming into our ecosystem. Good day, and thank you for joining us today. My name is Janet Cameron, and I lead our dynamic Canada key account management team. Now, we work directly with you and your teams to optimize your assortment on Walmart.ca. And quite frankly, we're obsessed and focused on our customers in Canada and our seller growth. I'll be taking the next few minutes with you to show you how you can win with your great assortment on Walmart.ca, which is by far the #1 retail platform in Canada. Next slide, please. Now, by far the most popular of the ways to win is no cost to you, and it's really participating in our deals of the week. Now, we call this in-house DOTW, which is Deals of the Week, and acronyms that we're famous for at Walmart. And it's really a recurring campaign where items are featured at promotional price for a full week. We typically like to see that beginning on Thursday and finishing on Wednesday of the following week. Ideally, we want newness and freshness within your assortment. And what we can see, depending on the items, the time of the year, is a lift of over 100% depending on the offer. Now, this is really typical growth that we can see, especially when we have an explosion of new assortment, new brands within the market that resonate with Canadians. And now in order to be accepted in this vehicle, which is really, truly Canadian specific in terms of Walmart Canada, you have to be on reduced price in terms of your offer. So essentially, if you're trying to clear items out, we prefer that we keep them out of the deals of the week, and we really kind of keep to the true reduced price flag. Successful offers are usually seasonally relevant, they are on trend, and real sales drivers typically within the market. And we ask that you reserve your offers to your top selling offers specifically within this channel. Next slide, please. Now, the latest and the greatest, and I'm so excited to share this with you, is the promotional items that we put in our flip flyer in Canada. Now, this flip flyer really is a Canadian leader in digital flyers, and participating right now, once you're invited to be a participating in this flyer, is of no cost for you. You can expect increases in your traffic, and the halo effect on your submitted items in your storefront is crazy. Now, overall, through the Flip app, as well as the homepage links that we use on Walmart.ca, the performances that we've seen right across the box has been amazing. We're actually working hard to try to incorporate as many people that want to be in it, but the offers have to be outstanding. It has to be the best of the best and really leading the market. So your top performance and the performance that you see typically within the market will really be great drivers. Now, the ideal thing is the performance of your submissions will really depend on the depth of your offers when we look at these. Are they seasonally relevant for Canadians, what they're looking for, what's on trend? Whether or not you have rating reviews, what does your content look like? Does it have French? Because, as a bilingual country, we want to ensure that we're serving all Canadians. And more importantly, what does it look like to get to the customer, and if there's any cost to ship? Ideally, we want free ship on these items. Now, the ability to keep track of your sales and site metrics on your storefront is enabled through insights and analytics, which is in your promotional tabs in Seller Center. Next slide, please. Now, complementary to the deals of the week, and of course, the flip flyer, is our flash deals. I'm highlighting the flash deals simply because when you look at, and I want you to note where we have it circled or in the square of the orange box, they're really similar to reduced price, but instead of the reduced price flag, we've now got a time deal, which is typically less than 24 hours. You set the time and you set the percentage of the discount. And that countdown timer that we share on our platform really drives a sense of urgency for the customer. My suggestion to you is you work with our teams, work with your teams as well, because you know the market, you know your product, and look at the time frame, and we'll work with you to figure out what does that look like. Essentially, my advice, the deeper discount, the shorter the time frame, that sense of urgency really drives conversion. Now, I really would suggest that you advise your key account manager of the date and the time that you set that up, so we can work on optimizing your offer on the platform for better visibility. Now, can I get the next slide, please? Now, you think I'm done? I'm not finished. There's more. Themed events are something that we do on a regular basis in Canada, and especially on the marketplace platform. I'm sharing with you a couple of views of what's going to come in a couple of weeks, which is really our furniture event. So if you're currently a partner and you've not really been involved in this event and you have products in this, I would definitely reach out to my key account manager. Now, these events, themed events like this within a category department, happen throughout the entire year. They're sometimes seasonal, sometimes occasional or culturally based, but we really typically have a set of guidelines that are different from flash deals or our deals of the week. Those guidelines must be followed and adhered to for you to participate. Now, the event duration can vary, so we do communicate this in Seller Center. So keep an eye in Seller Center, ensure you're in there and really looking around to ensure that you're part of all the potential deals. Now, these are really, truly Canadian destinations. And of course, I'd be remiss if I did not share with you the shameless plug of another furniture event along with our email. So our email in our next coming season is Outdoor Living. This is the way we show up when we share it with marketing. Marketing promotes our products to our entire customer base. So this is not just sitting on the platform, we do advertise. Next slide, please. Now, we can all agree that reviews drive views. We're all unified by the fact that we're all consumers. So whether we're booking a trip or enjoying a meal out, reviews matter to us. So why not let others tell everybody about your products? These offers should be in their basket. They can tell the story best by using your products and reviews. So we've shared with you on screen our user-generated content team's contact information, along with the Bazaar team, which is third party. They're fee-based, but you can actually migrate all your reviews from Walmart.com into our platform and other platforms. So that user-generated content, or UCG, oh, thank you so much, Tracy, is very, very important. So let's get started. It's really simple, and the instructions are there when we share the deck. Next slide, please. Lastly, I want to share with you our referral fees by department. Please note, unlike other platforms, there are no fixed costs to sell what you offer, your great products in Canada. This is a win, actually, with Walmart Canada. And while it's been a pleasure to speak with you today, I'm going to introduce you now to Smriti Gupta, who will take you through the next session. Thank you.
Thank you, Janet. And now I have the great pleasure of announcing what many of you have asked for over the years. Walmart Fulfillment Services have arrived in Canada. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Smriti Gupta, and I lead business operations for WFS Canada. Walmart Fulfillment Services is a fast, efficient, and scaled fulfillment solution for marketplace sellers. As a seller, you'll only need to ship your items to our fulfillment centers, and we'll take care of the rest. We store your items for you, and when we receive your orders on Walmart.ca, we ship them to the customers. We also take care of returns and customer service on your behalf. This frees up your time to focus on increasing your sales with the confidence that your orders will be delivered quickly and efficiently with outstanding customer support. We have a simple and easy to understand rate card. WFS purchases are covered under the standard shipping fee for our customers, which means that they'll get free shipping whenever their basket size is over $35, including WFS and 1P items. Moving on to the next slide. Here I'll highlight some of the main benefits of the program. By partnering with WFS, you'll be able to diversify your inventory and logistics partners, and you get good market competitive rates. With us, you're able to provide a 2-day delivery promise to most of your customers across the nation. And all your items on WFS will have the Fulfilled by Walmart tagging, as you can see in the screenshot there, building customer trust. We launched WFS in October of last year, and we have already scaled up to multiple sellers, with hundreds of them live and more than 90% and with more than 90% repeat POs from our sellers. We're also seeing a significantly fewer order cancellations with WFS items. Thanks to these benefits, our current WFS sellers are seeing a conversion of more than 3 times, leading to a 30 to 50% lift in revenue. I think you'll agree that there are a lot of exciting opportunities in partnering with WFS. Next slide, please. Now to share some highlights of what's coming up this year. Very soon, we'll be able to onboard all categories onto WFS and launch multiple fulfillment centers to serve East Coast and West Coast customers more efficiently. We'll have additional reporting and analytics on Seller Center. And we'll also have the capability to do returns restocking. Later this year, we'll expand to big and bulky assortment, and we'll offer preferred inbound services, in addition to services like labeling, inbound scheduling, and more. I hope this got you excited about partnering with us. If you can ship to our fulfillment center in Mississauga and have items within the sortable dimensions that I mentioned in the slide, reach out to your key account manager. Thanks to all our partners who have already gotten in touch with us over email or the survey form. If you haven't heard back from us yet, you will over the next few days. I invite you to check out our seller help pages for lots of great information. We have a link on the pages here on the slide, and we'll also post them in the chat. Please feel free to reach out to us over WFS_Canada@Walmart.com if you have any questions. Thanks again for giving us your time and attention, and we look forward to having you on board with us soon. And with that, I'll pass it on to Patrick, who will tell us more about getting started on Walmart Mexico.
Thank you very much, Smriti. Okay, so Walmart Mexico it's a bit different than Canada at this point. Walmart Mexico is the largest marketplace outside of the US for both physical as well as online purchases. We've seen an amazing growth, 171% since 2020. We have a lot of stuff going on in Mexico. The thing is that we grew very fast this last year, and what we're looking for now is to really kind of go into some catalog white spaces for us. So if you look at the screen here on the left, you can see some catalog white spaces that we're looking for. So if you're a seller that has some of these items, or if you can get some of these items, if you know somebody that has some of these items in their garage, we're always looking for some really hot sellers. If you can reach out to me with catalog, like some product prices, it does not need to be set in stone, but a good level of what you think you'd be selling at in the marketplace. We all understand not knowing the full cost of goods, of course, and your potential inventory. I can get that to the Mexico team, and if they're interested, then I will reach back out. We're not trying to be exclusive forever. This is just a temporary thing while we really kind of try to tighten up what we're on offer, and then bring in everyone else later on this year. So take a look at this and go from there. Please feel free to reach out. You see my email address by that rather odd looking picture of myself. That's me, I guess. So send me an email and we can go from there. And I do look forward to hearing from you guys and really hoping to get you guys into Mexico. Thank you very much for your time. From here, I'm going to hand it back on over.
Hi, thank you. So this is Daniel. I'm a co-founder and CTO of GeekSeller. We've been working with Walmart for many, many years now, one of our longest and best partner. So for those who are not familiar with GeekSeller, we are an order inventory and product management system. And so first of all, I wanted to focus here on this slide on how can we help Walmart sellers. We are a multi-channel system, so we can connect all the major marketplaces to our system to exchange data between them. But let me focus on Walmart. So first of all, we are partnering with Walmart since 2016, back since I believe Jet.com was still there. So first of all, we support all the marketplaces that Walmart offers, which is Walmart US, Marketplace, DSV, Walmart Canada, Walmart Mexico. How can we help? So first of all, we are helping sellers to get onboarded, and that then with any troubleshooting of issues in terms of the setting up the account or creating a catalog. We have a very knowledgeable team working with Walmart sellers every day. So we can provide a lot of training during the onboarding and after the onboarding, and train sellers how to work with Walmart. Again, we can help with the catalog building. I will talk a little bit more about that on other slides, but in general, we can take items from your other marketplaces or platforms and help you to build your catalog on Walmart. And of course, we offer an ongoing support. And there are always questions when you sell on Walmart. There are always some issues coming up, and we have a lot of knowledge, and we are available to help you with any problems. And lastly, we have all the automation tools that help you to automate your operations on Walmart. So I will go over the few major features that we offer and how they work with Walmart. So first of all, inventory management. Of course, you want to make sure to have your updated quantities across all the channels, and you can use GeekSeller to consolidate that. So if you have your own online store, you are working with a 3PL, and you have other marketplaces, you can use GeekSeller as a hub to synchronize all those marketplaces and together. We have automatic quantity sync. We offer multi-warehouse. If you sell bundles or if you sell bundles, we can also help you with that. Now, for sellers who have very dynamic quantities, we have things like that prevent you from overselling, and that includes different kinds of automation rules and also low stock count alerts. Okay, let's go to the next one. So another major feature that we offer is the order management. Here you have several options. First of all, you can use our interface to print labels, or you can also send your, we can send your orders to either 3PL or to any third-party system. Like for example, we can send your orders to Shopify if you use Shopify, or ShipStation if you prefer ShipStation for labels creation. So there are different options depending on your needs. But on top of that, we also offer features such as track shipments, which allows us to keep an eye on your tracking numbers and notify you about any issues. You can also create different kinds of automation rules here, and we can, based on your predefined rules, we can send your orders to different 3PL, or tell you that you need to, your warehouse has to fulfill such order. Additionally, we also allow you to create custom orders. We have different kind of analytics. Dashboard allows you to review information about your orders. And the last thing I want to emphasize here on this slide is that we support Ship with Walmart. So if you need a consolidation of your orders, or you use Ship with Walmart Ground or Express, we support all those programs. And the last most the core feature of GeekSeller is a catalog management. Again, if you sell on multiple marketplaces, you have your own store, we can download information about your orders to our system, and then you can work with our team on your own with our interface or with a spreadsheet to create those products and submit them to Walmart. Yeah, so that's so the easiest way to reach out to us is just visit our website geekseller.com and book a demo. You can also just contact us via email, support@geekseller.com, and we can chat over the email. We offer, I mean, if you are already a GeekSeller user and you want to join another marketplace, there's no additional cost for you. Your pricing stays the same. But for new sellers, we also offer very attractive pricing that actually starts from $50 per month. And so, because we understand that if you start, you do not have too many orders, then we offer those low pricing plans also to help you start it. And yeah, I mean, we really emphasize our support, so we can help you to get started on Walmart. And yep, so please reach out to us, to our knowledgeable team, and you can schedule a demo, and we can show you around and see if our system is a good fit for you. Thank you so much.